Hello, I'm Mariko Kitazawa and I'm an educator and a tutor of this course.
Hi, I'm Stephen White. I'm a PhD student in web science at Southampton University and also a former English for academic purposes teacher. Welcome to week 2 of the course. It's been very busy this week. We've had 35,000 comments, which is the same as last week, so that's great. The rate of participation is staying the same. 20,000 of those comments were on week 1 materials, and that's fine. We want people to be able to do the course at their own pace, so you can start late, try and catch up, or just work through as you will. On this week, the week 2 materials, we've had 13,000 comments, which is brilliant. And that shows we have a high rate of social learners on this course, which means participants who comment at least once on the materials. 40% of our participants are these social learners, which is really good and way above the average for MOOC courses as a whole.
And this week we looked at language teaching in the classroom, particularly focusing on classroom culture, task-based language teaching and CLIL. As for classroom culture, lots of people pointed out the importance of local contextual factors such as students' expectations and often parents' expectations, and overall educational culture and probably teachers' experiences as well. And we need to kind of consider these factors because what works well in one context might not work well in another context because of these factors. And if you are interested in this area, probably a good place to start is the references given in 2.4 of this week.
In terms of classroom culture discussions as well, I noticed a lot of posts mentioned how tests or external examinations influenced the things that happen in the classrooms, both in terms of student expectations and the activities that teachers feel that they need to do. And if you're interested in this, I'll also post a link to the ELT journal, their key concepts section, which discusses the concept of washback, which is an important idea in assessment, meaning that the influence that exams and tests have on what happens in the classroom. Also, lots of people in classroom culture discussions mentioned the influence in their classroom of having a class of teenage learners and some of the challenges that involves, and obviously that's an important area, and we'll also post some links from British Council work on teaching children and teenagers, and an article also in the ELT journal which argues for the need to differentiate between different types of young learners instead of just under an umbrella term of all under 18-year-olds, trying to look at actually the different types and the activities which are suitable for them. In terms of the classrooms themselves, it was great to see all the pictures of your classrooms from all around the world. I think we had almost every continent represented. The only one I didn't see, which was North America, so feel free to post if you do have a picture from North America, or if I've just missed it, let us know. But otherwise we had classrooms from all around the world. It was interesting to see the layout and design of the classrooms that you're using.
And we also looked at task-based language teaching. So we considered what a task could be. So we kind of thought about definitions of task, which is a quite complicated issue. And we've also actually tried a task of storytelling, which was given by Dr. Richard Kiley. And thank you very much for lots of interesting interpretation of the picture, and also useful suggestions for how this task could be actually incorporated in teaching for different purposes. And we have posted a link to a video in which Professor Rod Ellis is giving a talk on task-based language teaching. So if you're interested in this area, please have a look. And this week we also looked at CLIL, which is Content and Language Integrated Learning. And lots of people commented about the importance of students' target language proficiency, which is probably a crucial factor for successful implementation of CLIL. We've also posted 2 links to videos. So one is a short video, which is an interview with David Marsh, And the other video is a little longer than that. It's in a kind of quite comprehensive talk given by Dr. Sophie Yono-Yog on CLIL. So again, if you're interested, please have a look.
Okay, so that's the end of our review of week 2 subjects. We do realise that this week there's been more of a teacher-centred approach in the materials this week in comparison to last week. But we'd like to say that next week, week 3 and the following week, week 4, will be more of a balance between a focus on teachers and learners. Next week in particular is technology in language teaching and learning, which is a subject of interest to me as a web scientist, and I hope you'll enjoy those materials and keep participating actively in the course. Thank you.
Thank you. See you next week.